Every relationship is a reflection of how we show up in the world. Whether it's love, friendships, or family, the way we communicate and connect shapes our lives in profound ways. Are you ready to deepen your relationships and create lasting bonds? Then make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new insight. And tell us, what's one relationship challenge you're currently working on? Drop it in the comments. Is fear of marriage holding you back? Marriage is one of the most significant decisions we can make in our lives, yet it can also be one of the most daunting. The thought of tying the knot, committing to one person forever, and navigating the complexities of a marital relationship can induce fear and anxiety. If you find yourself questioning, "What should I do if I'm afraid to get married?" know that you are not alone. The weight of commitment. The fear of marriage often stems from the weight of commitment it brings. Marriage is not just about a wedding day filled with joy and celebration. It's about the days, months, and years that follow. It's about shared responsibilities, compromises, and navigating life's ups and downs together. Timothy Keller, in his book, The Meaning of Marriage, Facing the Complexities of Commitment with the Wisdom of God, emphasizes that marriage is a profound and complex commitment that requires wisdom, patience, and effort from both partners. Understanding the depth of this commitment can be overwhelming, but it's also the foundation of a strong, enduring partnership. Understanding your fears. Before diving into solutions, it's crucial to understand where your fear is coming from. Fear of marriage can arise from various sources: past experiences, witnessing failed marriages, fear of losing personal freedom, or doubts about your partner. In The Conscious Bride, women unveil their true feelings about getting hitched. Cheryl Paul explores how women often have mixed emotions about marriage, including fear and anxiety. Acknowledging these feelings is the first step in addressing them. Take the story of Serafina, a 30-year-old graphic designer. Serafina had seen her parents' marriage fall apart and was terrified of repeating the same mistakes. Her fear wasn't about her partner, but about the potential for failure. Understanding that her fear stemmed from her past allowed Serafina to address it constructively. Communication, the key to overcoming fear. Once you've identified the root of your fear, the next step is communication. Talking openly with your partner about your fears can significantly alleviate anxiety. Your partner may share similar concerns, and discussing them can bring you closer. It's important to express your feelings honestly and listen to your partner's perspective. Consider the case of Orion and Celeste, a couple who were both nervous about getting married. Orion feared losing his independence, while Celeste was anxious about financial stability. By having open and honest conversations, they were able to understand each other's fears and work together to find solutions. This process not only eased their anxiety, but also strengthened their relationship. Seeking professional guidance. Sometimes fears can be deeply ingrained and challenging to overcome on your own. Seeking the help of a therapist or counselor can provide valuable insights and coping strategies. Therapy can help you understand your fears, work through past traumas, and build a healthy relationship foundation. Mark Manson, in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, discusses the importance of facing our fears and dealing with uncomfortable emotions head-on. He suggests that avoidance only prolongs the fear, whereas confronting it can lead to growth and resolution. Therapy can be a powerful tool in this confrontation, helping you to navigate your emotions and fears effectively. Building trust and security. Trust is a cornerstone of any successful marriage. If your fear of marriage is rooted in trust issues, it's essential to address these before taking the plunge. Building trust takes time and effort, but is crucial for a healthy relationship. Trust involves being reliable, honest, and supportive. It's about knowing that your partner has your back and that you have theirs. Reflect on the story of Leon and Artemis. Leon had trust issues from a previous relationship where he was betrayed. This made him hesitant to commit to Artemis fully. Through patience, open communication, and consistent actions, Artemis helped Leon rebuild his trust. She was always honest, kept her promises, and supported him in his times of need. Over time, Leon's fears diminished, and he felt secure enough to commit. Embracing vulnerability. Marriage requires vulnerability. It involves opening up to another person and sharing your true self, including your fears, dreams, and insecurities. Vulnerability can be scary, but it's also the gateway to deep connection and intimacy. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, states that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength. It allows for genuine connections and builds emotional resilience. Embracing vulnerability can help you overcome your fear of marriage by fostering a deeper connection with your partner. Setting realistic expectations. Another common source of fear is unrealistic expectations. Society often paints a picture of marriage as a fairy tale, but the reality is more complex. Understanding that marriage involves both joy and challenges can help set realistic expectations. In The Meaning of Marriage, Timothy Keller argues that expecting marriage to solve all your problems or to be blissful all the time sets you up for disappointment. Instead, he suggests approaching marriage with a realistic and humble attitude, recognizing that it involves work, compromise, and continuous effort. The role of personal growth. Personal growth is an essential aspect of a successful marriage. Both partners need to be committed to their individual growth and the growth of the relationship. This involves continuous learning, self-reflection, and the willingness to adapt and change. In The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Manson emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for our own lives and growth. He suggests that blaming others or external circumstances for our fears is unproductive. Instead, we should focus on what we can control: our actions, attitudes, and decisions. Consider the journey of Freya and Thorn. Freya was afraid that marriage would hinder her personal growth. However, she and Thorn made a pact to support each other's goals and aspirations. They encouraged each other to pursue their passions, took personal development courses together, and made time for individual hobbies. This commitment to personal growth strengthened their relationship and alleviated Freya's fears. Learning from others. Sometimes the best way to overcome fear is to learn from others who have faced similar challenges. Talking to married couples, reading books on marriage, and attending workshops can provide valuable insights and reassurance. In The Conscious Bride, Cheryl Paul shares numerous stories of women who faced fears about marriage but found ways to overcome them. These stories can be incredibly inspiring and remind you that you're not alone in your journey. Trusting the process. It's essential to trust the process and understand that fear is a natural part of making significant life changes. Allow yourself to feel the fear, but don't let it paralyze you. Trust that with time, effort, and the right support, you can work through your fears and build a successful marriage. Take the story of Zephyr and Aurora. Both were afraid of the changes marriage would bring, but they decided to take things one step at a time. They focused on building a strong foundation, sought guidance when needed, and supported each other through their fears. Over time, their confidence grew and their fears diminished. Celebrating the journey. Finally, remember to celebrate the journey. Marriage is not just a destination, but a continuous journey of growth, love, and discovery. Embrace the highs and lows, cherish the moments of joy, and learn from the challenges. Celebrate the milestones, both big and small, and appreciate the beauty of the journey you are on together. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck teaches us the importance of facing our fears, dealing with uncomfortable emotions, and taking responsibility for our growth. These principles can help you navigate your fear of marriage effectively. The Conscious Bride highlights the mixed emotions and fears associated with marriage and emphasizes the importance of acknowledging and addressing these feelings. Learning from others' experiences can provide valuable insights and reassurance. The Meaning of Marriage underscores the complexities and depth of marital commitment, the importance of setting realistic expectations, and the role of trust and personal growth in building a successful marriage. So, what step will you take today to address your fear of marriage? Start by having an open conversation with your partner or seek the guidance of a therapist. Every step you take brings you closer to overcoming your fears and building a strong, successful marriage. Reflect on this powerful quote by Helen Keller. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Embrace the adventure of marriage with all its challenges and joys, and create a life of love and fulfillment. Creating a personal action plan. To make these changes more tangible, consider creating a personal action plan. Write down your fears and the steps you will take to address them. For example, understanding your fears. Reflect on past experiences that may be contributing to your fear of marriage. Communication. Schedule a time to have an open and honest conversation with your partner about your fears. Professional guidance. Research therapists or counselors who specialize in relationship issues and schedule an appointment. Building trust. Identify actions that can build trust in your relationship, such as keeping promises and being supportive. Embracing vulnerability. Practice sharing your true feelings and thoughts with your partner. Setting realistic expectations. Read books or attend workshops on marriage to gain a realistic understanding of what to expect. Personal growth. Commit to continuous learning and self-improvement through courses, books, or personal development activities. Track your progress and celebrate your successes no matter how small. Over time, these practices will become ingrained habits, leading to significant improvements in your relationship and personal well-being. The ripple effect of addressing fear. Addressing your fear of marriage will not only benefit your relationship, but also have a positive impact on other areas of your life. Improved communication, trust, and personal growth can enhance your overall happiness and well-being. The science behind overcoming fear. Scientific research supports the benefits of addressing and confronting fears. Studies have shown that open communication, therapy, and building trust can significantly reduce anxiety and improve relationship satisfaction. Embracing vulnerability is linked to stronger connections and emotional resilience. Moving forward. Remember, overcoming fear is a journey that requires patience, effort, and commitment. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge that it takes time to see significant changes. Stay committed to your action plan, and don't be afraid to seek help when needed. Inspirational quotes to keep you motivated. In moments of doubt, turn to the wisdom of those who have faced similar challenges. Here are a few quotes to keep you inspired. Do one thing every day that scares you. Eleanor Roosevelt. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Nelson Mandela. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Embracing the adventure together. As you embark on this journey of understanding and addressing your fear of marriage, it's important to remember that you and your partner are in this together. Viewing the process as a shared adventure can transform fear into excitement and curiosity. Embracing uncertainty. Uncertainty is a natural part of life and relationships. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it as part of the adventure. Author M. Scott Peck once said, "The best decision makers are those who are willing to suffer the most over their decisions, but still retain their ability to be decisive." This mindset can help you approach marriage with a balanced perspective, understanding that uncertainty is part of the process, but it doesn't have to paralyze you. Practical steps to reduce anxiety. Taking practical steps can significantly reduce anxiety about marriage. For example, creating a financial plan with your partner can address fears about financial stability. Learning conflict resolution skills can prepare you for inevitable disagreements. Attending premarital counseling can provide a safe space to discuss your concerns and build a stronger foundation. Real-life story, Isla and Cassian. Isla and Cassian, a couple in their early 30s, were deeply in love, but both had significant fears about marriage. Isla feared losing her independence, while Cassian worried about their financial future. They decided to tackle their fears head-on by creating a shared action plan. They sat down together and discussed their individual goals and how they could support each other in achieving them. They also consulted a financial advisor to create a solid financial plan, which alleviated Cassian's worries. Additionally, they enrolled in a communication workshop to enhance their conflict resolution skills. Through these proactive steps, Isla and Cassian turned their fears into a strong collaborative partnership. Building a strong support network. Having a strong support network of friends, family, and mentors can provide reassurance and guidance as you navigate your fears about marriage. Surrounding yourself with people who have positive, healthy relationships can offer valuable insights and encouragement. Sharing your journey with trusted loved ones can also provide a sense of community and reduce feelings of isolation. The importance of self-compassion. Practicing self-compassion is crucial when dealing with fear. Understand that it's okay to feel afraid, and that these feelings do not make you weak or unworthy. Dr. Kristen Neff, a pioneer in the field of self-compassion, emphasizes the importance of treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. When fear arises, acknowledge it without judgment, and remind yourself that it's a natural response to a significant life change. Celebrating small wins. As you work through your fears, celebrate the small wins along the way. Each step you take towards addressing your fears is a victory. Whether it's having a difficult conversation with your partner, seeking professional guidance, or simply acknowledging your fears, these actions deserve recognition. Celebrating small wins can boost your confidence and motivate you to keep moving forward. Building a successful marriage is a journey that involves continuous growth, communication, and effort. By addressing your fears and working through them with your partner, you can create a strong, fulfilling relationship. Remember, fear is a natural part of making significant life changes, but it doesn't have to control you. With the right strategies and support, you can overcome your fears and embrace the adventure of marriage with confidence and excitement. What will be your first step in addressing your fear of marriage? Consider writing down your fears, having an open conversation with your partner, or seeking professional guidance. Each step you take is a move towards a stronger, more confident you. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and look forward to the beautiful adventure that marriage can be. Reflect on this inspiring quote by Anais Nin. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. By facing your fears with courage and taking proactive steps, you can expand your life and create a fulfilling, loving marriage. Answers to the quiz. 1. Understanding and addressing the root of your fear is essential for overcoming it. 2. Open and honest communication with your partner can alleviate anxiety. 3. Seeking professional guidance can provide valuable insights and coping strategies. 4. Building trust and security is crucial for a healthy relationship. 5. Embracing vulnerability fosters deep connection and intimacy. 6. Setting realistic expectations helps in navigating the complexities of marriage. 7. Personal growth and continuous learning are vital for a successful marriage. Conclusion. Fear of marriage is a common and natural experience, but it doesn't have to hold you back. By understanding your fears, communicating openly, seeking guidance, building trust, embracing vulnerability, setting realistic expectations, and committing to personal growth, you can navigate your fears and build a successful marriage. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Take things one step at a time and trust the process. With effort, patience, and the right support, you can overcome your fears and embark on a beautiful journey of love and commitment. The way we nurture our relationships defines the quality of our lives. If this video helped you reflect on your connections, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on love, communication, and personal growth. And now it's your turn. What's one insight from this video that truly resonated with you? Let's discuss in the comments. Join our community, absolutely free to learn even more on this topic. More knowledge, more discoveries. Click the link in the description and unlock valuable insights, 100% free.